Hello again, bourbon fans. We're here today with Rowan's Creek Kentucky Straight Bourbon, or as they say, straight Kentucky bourbon whiskey with an E. This is from Kentucky Bourbon Distillers. You don't know that name probably because while they make a lot of good whiskey, they don't advertise that the same people make it. They kind of are trying to keep a brand identity, I guess, for each of their whiskey, as opposed to keeping a general brand identity. So, smell is butterscotch and maybe slight, maybe cinnamon, maybe something fragrant. Yeah. Very pleasant. Delicious. Hard to describe. Maybe a little coconut. Let's cut that. This is bottled at 100 proof. So you can cut it quite a bit. Smells coming out now. I'm picking up more of that spice note. Almost a nutmeg? Kind of eggnog? Kind of. It's hard to describe. I'm getting a lot of spice. But married beautifully with this real nice sweetness. And then maybe a wood note back there. That'll probably about do it on the cutting. Whoop. Still the same smell. Although again, these kind of eggnog is kind of taking over. Yeah, spice, slight wood, some sweet note I can't quite place. Maybe toffee? Maybe? I don't know, but it's delicious. Rather delicious. This is a good one. This is one that you should buy fairly regularly. I've been waiting to review it, so I'm drinking a while. Like a lot of this, it's at the, let's move up there, you can see the price point, $35 price point. And so again, this is fairly expensive. This is the same price point as the Four Roses single barrel. And a little bit more expensive than, say, Maker's 46. And I could see you liking this as much or more than the Four Roses single barrel. I think it's better than the Maker's 46. Although, again, it costs a little bit more as well. It's an extraordinarily complex flavor. Really hits you. and really hits you. Very spicy. I would imagine they went quite heavy on the rye here. Although I don't know. I don't know if they say on the bottle anywhere how they do it. But it would be nice if bourbon makers put their a list of their ingredients on there, so we knew what proportion corn, what proportion wheat, what proportion rye they made. Again, explosive flavor, really. A real triumph here. I'm going to cut this last bit just a tad bit more. See if that doesn't. I mean, there's not much left. See if that doesn't clarify things a little bit. Still getting that kind of. This is very much the nose is very Christmassy, appropriate for the season. But once you start drinking it, now it's settled down a little bit. I should have cut it earlier. Very crisp taste. My tongue feels wonderful. I say that mainly to the ladies, but also about how it feels with this whiskey hitting it. It's just tingling in a very delightful way. This is unlike some of the other whiskeys I've been reviewing lately. This one really is stimulating everything. This one's really exploding at me. A great whiskey. Again, I understand if you don't want to spend $35 for a bourbon. And again, that's completely defensible because there are great bourbons for $10 less. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking those. And again, at the milliliter level, I don't know if they sell these in 1.75s. But once you could take some of those up to like Buffalo Trace and Makers up to 1.75, it's substantially cheaper. And again, we all want different things, but this is a great complex bourbon with really intense flavor notes. That I think if you have the money, you're going to really enjoy. Whether or not this is the one, is worth keeping in your. I kind of say keep in rotation, kind of like baseball. That there's certain pitchers you pitch, on occasion, and there's other people that you want to have pitching every 5 days, and so the top bourbons, the bourbons that are the best value. The whiskeys that are best value, I say, are in my regular rotation. And I could see this being one because of the price. I don't really keep any $35 other than the Four Roses single barrel in my rotation. This is very borderline. I will buy this again though. Anyway, that's all I got. Enjoy drinking, folks. See ya.